Are you throwing away tens of thousands on app development because of rookie mistakes? Skip the wrong design choices, and you could be facing over $200 down the drain, not to mention the damage to your brand. Let's break down how these errors add up and what you can do to avoid them. Developing an app is way more complicated than most founders think. You walk in with a half-baked idea and expect engineers to whip it into shape. I've seen it too many times. Take that food delivery startup, QuickBite, which thought they could get their app built for $50. They ended up blowing past $300K once they realized they needed robust back-end support and user-friendly interfaces. This is a common misstep. These problems usually stem from flimsy quotes or promises that sound too good to be true. For instance, a health tech startup, HealthTrack, was quoted $100K for a minimum viable product MVP, but ended up spending $450 due to underestimating the complexity of data security and compliance. Another example is TravelMate, which initially budgeted $200, but ended up at $500K because they didn't account for the integration of multiple APIs. This is the kind of hard lesson we help founders avoid every week at GotYourTech.ai. We emphasize the importance of thorough planning and realistic budgeting to prevent such costly mistakes. Remember, a well-defined project scope can save you not just money, but also time that could be better spent focusing on your market strategy and growth. Define your project requirements clearly, right from the start. If you don't, you'll end up in a world of scope creep that drains your budget and timeline. Be ruthless when vetting your tech hires. A lousy tech lead can cost you about $250K when you factor in salary and lost productivity. For example, FinTech Solutions hired a tech lead who turned out to be inexperienced, leading to a 40% increase in development time and an extra $150 in costs. Most founders overlook this step and pay for it later with delays and budget overruns. We see this mistake all the time at GotYourTech.ai, helping founders dodge these landmines. And hey, if you're not ready to commit to a full-time CTO, bringing in a fractional CTO can give you the guidance you need without tying you down long-term. Companies like Airbnb and Stripe have successfully utilized fractional CTOs to navigate their tech challenges without the overhead of a full-time hire. For example, Notion leveraged a fractional CTO during their early stages, which helped them scale effectively while maintaining budget control. This approach allows you to access high-level expertise while keeping your budget in check. Remember, the right guidance at the right time can mean the difference between a successful launch and a costly failure. Don't underestimate the value of expert advice in your development journey. It's time to take a hard look at your app development strategy. If you're unsure about the next steps, go to GotYourTech.ai. We've got the insights you need to make the right technical decisions and avoid the pitfalls that can sink your project.